Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Senior Airman Jared Gonzalez, and I will be your narrator for today's ceremony. On behalf of the presiding official, the 81st Inpatient Operations Squadron Commander, Colonel Mimi Cannonier, welcome to the retirement ceremony honoring Master Sergeant Timothy Watson, recognizing 21 years of honorable service to the United States Air Force. Please welcome Master Sergeant Watson's family. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem and invocation by Chaplain Trader.
Will you please all join me in prayer? Heavenly Father, gracious God, we give you thanks for the 21 years of faithful service of Master Sergeant Timothy Watson, to his country and to his family who have gathered here today. We thank you, God, for your faithful care through the hills and the valleys of life. Oh God, we also invite your Spirit here today as we give thanks for the supervisors, the peers, the airmen, the commanders, and everyone who has poured into Master Sergeant Watson's life and his family's life. Lord, we know that as this chapter is coming to a close, that you are starting a new chapter in his life. May you continue to watch over and care for Master Sergeant Watson, his daughter Alyssa, his son Sean, his father Glenn, and all of his family that are here, and all of his family that are unable to attend. Let them have a smooth transition, and may your Spirit guide them and lead them on your path. Give them the strength to follow you faithfully day by day, and may they find joy in serving you. Lord, we ask this in your holy name.
Thank you, Chaplain Trader. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. At this time, we are especially pleased to introduce Master Sergeant Watson's family members who are in attendance with us today. Please hold your applause until all are mentioned. His children, Alyssa and Sean. His father, retired Master Sergeant Glenn Cannonier. His sister, Dr. Kim Carter, and husband, Eric. His sister, Benicia and Jaleesa. His cousin, Tandra and April. And nephew, Xavier. We would also like to introduce our distinguished guests in attendance with us today. 317th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron Commander, Major Kylie Ruth. And finally, Master Sergeant Watson would like to welcome all co-workers and friends who have traveled to be with us today to pay tribute to his 21 years of faithful and dedicated service to our country. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce today's presiding official, Colonel Cannonier.
so appreciate that you are here to celebrate such a special occasion for Master Sergeant Watson and his family. So I'd like specifically to thank Major Ruth and Captain Roland for being here today and participating in this important event. Master Sergeant Watson's life, his retirement from the United States Air Force. I would also like to thank Master Sergeant Watson's family and friends for being here to show support for him. Commanders are asked to officiate lots of ceremonies, and each time I am honored. However, today I'm especially humbled because Master Sergeant Watson is family. He's my stepson. I can only imagine how the conversation went between Tim and his father, Glenn. When that decision was made, it probably went something like this. So you should have Mimi do your ceremony. And Tim said, okay. So around late 1993, early 1994, Mr. Watson decided to join the Air Force. I asked him what generated that decision, and he surprised me with this. I quote, "I joined because I recognized that I needed structure and discipline in my life. I wanted to be a positive influence for my siblings, and where I was headed was everything but that." So probably a lot of us can fit that. Probably describes a lot of us. It's interesting that we would say that, he would say that because he had choices. He had another choice. He could have gone to college because he had also had a baseball scholarship to Stanford University. What? In the heart of Silicon Valley. Some may say that going to the Air Force instead of going to college is not the best choice. I will beg to differ. We're all here today celebrating his retirement from a very successful career in the Air Force. It's obvious to me, and hopefully to you, that he made the right choice. And you are a positive influence to your siblings, Sergeant Watson. That mission is complete. He completed basic training and attended tech school, and then he received orders in Little Rock, Arkansas. So you joined the Air Force to see the world. And you got Little Rock Air Force Base. May 1994, which coincidentally is the same time I joined, to 2000. He was at Little Rock Air Force Base as an aerospace maintenance apprentice from 1994 to 1997. So his job as an A1C was to inspect and repair aircraft. Was an awesome job for an A1C, a lot of responsibility. So he inspected 76 assigned C-130s. And later on, I'll talk about how much that is worth. We're talking in the billions.
Some of those planes were Dias tails, by the way.
So, a lot of responsibility for A1C, and we do want them to be obsessive and compulsive about what they do when they maintain our aircraft, right? He was. So this is some of the things they said about A1C Watson. The good version. He's described as dedicated to high standards of performance and integrity. Okay. So right out the gate, he's got the Air Force Corps values there as an A1C. Detected a corroded scuff plate and ramp hinge fittings. Repairs prevented the possible failure during critical airdrop operations and loss of multi-million-dollar aircraft and injury to personnel. in-depth inspection techniques were evident in the discovery of bare wires on an O2 regulator. Now, I'm a medic, so anything with O2 in it is important. He uncovered a bolt lodged in the co-pilot's brake control cables, prevented a degradation of the aircraft braking ability and a possible accident. In the community, he was active. He participated in the Little Rock Men's Senior Baseball League. So from obtaining a full scholarship to Stanford, he's coaching his team. So he was key to his flight receiving the Air Force Outstanding Unit Award in 1995 because of his efforts. Now, as I go through his reports and talk to him, he did a lot of things for the team. There aren't a lot of accolades specifically for him. There are some, but he worked for the team, and it takes a team to keep those planes flying. So he's a senior airman now, and he possesses, this is what his supervisor says, he possesses exceptional knowledge and expertise. He detected a frayed engine control cable on an aircraft during an inspection and prevented an engine malfunction or catastrophic loss of the aircraft. His keen inspection techniques during a post-flight inspection led to the discovery of a leaking brake line. His supervisor says he's an outstanding aerospace maintenance journeyman. He sets the example for peers to emulate, a true professional as a senior airman. He's selected as a maintenance squadron airman of the month for June of '97. He's handpicked for Combat Aerial Delivery School Airlift Rodeo maintenance team. His inspection techniques led to an exceptional 100% launch reliability rate. He's still working in the community and volunteering his time on the bowling team and the softball team. Surprise. But his cumulative efforts contributed to the Wings receiving the Air Force Outstanding Unit Award in 1997 and contributed to his section receiving an excellent rating on the AETC Operational Readiness Inspection. So then 1998 rolls along, and he is the Technical Order Distribution Accountant. And he's directly responsible for control, distribution, and upkeep of 28 maintenance unit and aircraft technical orders. He's also taking care of the tool room. So he's a tool room custodian with tools valued at $1.5 million. Not too many senior airmen that I work with would be trusted with $10. Let alone millions.
Still low for my senior airmen out there.
So, professionally, he's an outstanding and effective airman, consistently producing excellent results, detailed repair practices and strict adherence to tool management and technical orders directives, directly contributed to 48% increase in the squadron's 314 OGQA program management ratings. So he's an invaluable flight member, receiving 0 defects during the annual E-Camp inspection. And in the community, guess what he's doing?
Bowling.
And what else?
Baseball.
Some things I just love.
So then he's so exceptional, they make him a maintenance instructor. So we're in 1999 and 2000, he plans, conducts, and assesses continuation training programs in support of approximately 1.3K personnel. This is what his supervisors say about him. Handpicked by squadron leadership to provide specialized C-130 familiarization training on a short notice basis at Hill Air Force Base, where he educated 21 civilians, GS-9 and GS-13. Okay? Senior airmen. And I know some GS-13 and 14. They would initially think a senior airman training me, what could he teach me? But But at this point in his career and his expertise, he could show them a lot, and he did. So then he graduated Airmen's Leadership School, and he received the prestigious Leadership Award for his leadership skills. And guess where he's volunteering? No. He's volunteering at the Boys and Girls Club. Because guess what he's getting ready for?
Staff sergeant. Kids.
It's 29 June 2000. He's getting ready for the birth of his son, John. So, his supervisors recommend promote immediately and promote now. So he's selected for staff sergeant and heads for Logisfield Azores in Portugal, where he's a transient aircraft maintenance journeyman for a year. So he's a staff sergeant now. And he provides follow-me, ground handling, and servicing of all U.S. Air Force, DOD, U.S. government agencies, NATO, United Nations, and Third Nation aircraft transitioning Logisfield. So his supervisors say outstanding airman, demonstrated exceptional versatility while supporting over 30 different airframes. Responded to a A310 Airbus ground emergency for hot brakes. Expertly expedited ground traffic, enabled safe egress of over 200 passengers. And for the team, he wins the Superior Performers Team Award. For the team, for his squadron, the 200 Maintenance Effectiveness Award. So, 2001-2002, he's a training manager. Managed unit training for over 109 personnel in 11 different Air Force specialties. His supervisor says, my #1 staff sergeant, visionary. He's designing and tailoring one-of-a-kind requirements. They say sharp true, recognized by both the first sergeants, the NCO for all others to emulate. He volunteered for Security Forces Ready Augmentee Program after 9/11 terrorist attacks on the U.S., provided 168 hours of vigilant security, protected valuable aircraft, equipment, and Lodge's community during that time. He was chosen to brief 2 generals, General Jumper, ACC commander, and General Peterson, IE-18 chief at Lodges. So, staff sergeant, briefing 2 generals, impressive. Again, he takes his team to 2002 Commander-in-Chief Installation Excellence Award. So he's considered the best of the best. He sets an example for all others to follow. One supervisor puts on his report, OTS material. But instead, he goes to Travis. Where he's an airlift aircraft maintenance journeyman. He performs duties related to the completion of isochronal and special inspections on 37 C-5 aircraft, valued at $200 million each. Supporting the largest air mobility wing in the United States Air Force. His supervisor says absolute proven ability to attain high standards of performance in all endeavors and duties. He's hand-selected to fulfill positions in Punich Area Supervisor, which a job he enthusiastically accepted. Provided needed aircraft for high-priority mission in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. And his keen eye and attention to detail earned 3 consecutive 0 defect over-the-shoulder QA evaluations. He's then a flight crew chief. This is a special duty position manned by a select few representing the most qualified technicians on Travis Air Force Base. Directs and performs all off-station maintenance actions on assigned C-5 aircraft valued at $200 million. Supervises and mentors and leads assigned airmen while performing as a maintenance craftsman at his home station. They say he's a top-notch performer, versatile team member. During this time, he assists specialists with repairing a presidential support aircraft deployed to Iraq. Ensured flawless extraction of support entourage. And if anybody's been on a base where any other presidential cabinet members come, you have to keep your mouth shut. So if his family is sitting over there and don't know about it, good on you. But I would have had a hard time keeping that secret. I would have done it, it would have been hard. So guess what he's doing in the community?
Bowling.
Well, he's demonstrating his superb knowledge and leadership. He's doing other things with a mic.
Check out the mixtape.
So, in addition to his extracurricular activities, he's a mobility equipment custodian, responsible for the maintenance, inspection, repair of 1,200 squadron mobility equipment, assets in support of 29 assigned C-130H aircraft, valued at this time $870 million. He's an exceptional performer. He thrives on additional responsibility, and they gave it to him. So now, he's promoted to tech sergeant. So, during his time as mobility equipment custodian, he performed scheduled and unscheduled maintenance repairs on 1,200 plus mobility equipment assets. He deployed 127 days to Al Udeid Air Base, Qatar, in Kuwait, and supported OEF, OIF, HOA, GWAT. He reached it all, hands in it all. Organized equipment account for relocation, and for that, their squadron was awarded Superior Performer. So now he's an aerospace maintenance craftsman, and he's responsible for inspection, servicing, repair, and scheduled maintenance of 33 C-130H aircraft, valued at, guess what? We're out of the millions now. 1.1 billion. Reconfigures aircraft for alternate missions such as troop, cargo, airdrops, medevacs, and humanitarian support. He's powerfully configured the plane that's taken, I'm a medic, who has taken dozens, hundreds of injured soldiers back to definitive care. He deployed in support of OEF again. Well, let me tell you something. He deployed 5 times, okay, over the span of his career. But he's also, before deploying, has his hand in everybody else deployment. He also supported Hurricane Gustav, Ike relief, oversaw inspection and servicing for 10 aircraft, 300 ill patients, and had them safely evacuated. He's a hard charger. During a DV visit, he did a quick turnaround of the aircraft, and the DV was Senator McCain and Lieberman. He was handpicked as a QA augmentee because of the fact that he has such strict standards. And for his team, they got the best maintenance team. Best they'd ever seen in 11 months. Then he becomes a flight crew chief, where he's responsible for inspection, servicing, repair, and scheduling maintenance of 33 C-130 aircraft valued at $1.1 billion again. and he's deployed and gets team recognition again for his coordinated with engine shop, and they receive a unit award. He continues to be a fly chief, where he picks up things in maintenance, like found 5 tailpipe cracks, revealed missing compressor blades, and the team was selected for Operation Cannibal, and he was key to the transfer of people and cargo. So something special happened while he was at Dias around 2012. Guess what that was?
Oh.
No, he had another addition to his family. That was Alyssa. He welcomed his daughter to the family. So he did get deployed 5 times to Kuwait between 2006 and 2012. He became a flight line expediter, leading 24 personnel, and again deployed 120 days in support of OMD and OEF. His supervisors kept saying, promote, promote. He's selected for Master Sergeant. Surprised everyone. Include himself. And here we stand now, where he has led 189 personnel from 7 diverse AFSCs performing maintenance on 28 C-130J aircraft, valued at $1.8 billion. Outstanding assistant as a first sergeant, handling domestic, financial, and medical issues for his staff. Superb panel member for FTA, ALS, Airman Leadership School, NCO Academy. Instill Air Force core values. So what he was doing was making mini Tims. Or tiny So, you see here before you, Master Sergeant Timothy Watson, a man that has demonstrated awesome Air Force core values. He made the right choice when he decided to come into Air Force. It's an honor to be here. I'm so glad you could come and celebrate with him. And so now, we're gonna do it.
We can't let you retire until we fix these patches really quick. No, you gotta honor this the right way.
That would imply that needs some maintenance.
It's not canceled yet.
It's your first time retired, right?
Lost in thought.
Publish the orders.
The Department of the Air Force Special Order Number AC-004869, dated 27 March 2015, by order of the Secretary of the Air Force, Master Sergeant Timothy J. Watson is relieved from his active duty. Organization and station of assignment effective 31 January 2016. Retired effective 1 February 2016. Colonel Cannonier will now present the certificate of retirement to Master Sergeant Watson. See, no job. Certificate of retirement from the Armed Forces of the United States of America. To all who shall see these, present greetings. This is to certify that Master Sergeant Timothy J. Watson, having served faithfully and honorably, is retired from the United States Air Force on the first day of February 2016. Signed, General Mark A. Welsh III, Chief of Staff of the Air Force, and Colonel Stephen L. Hodge, Commander of the 317th Airlift Group. The following is a certificate of appreciation to the President of the United States. I extend to you my personal thanks and the sincere appreciation of a grateful nation for your contribution of honorable service to our country. You have helped maintain the security of the nation during a critical time in its history. With a devotion to duty and a spirit of sacrifice in keeping with your commitment and dedication have been an inspiration for those who will follow in your footsteps. And also for all Americans who join me today in saluting you for a job extremely well done. My best wishes to you for happiness and success in the future. Signed, Barack Obama, Commander-in-Chief. Master Sergeant Watson received a letter of appreciation from the Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, but wishes for it not to be read at this time. Master Sergeant Watson also received a letter of appreciation from the 18th Air Force Commander and also wishes for it not to be read at this time. All right, everyone, let's make this retirement official. Every retiree receives a special retirement pin as a memento of their active duty service. At this time, I'd like to ask retired Master Sergeant Cannonier